Hello and welcome to our channel. My name is Elizabeth and I'm your host for Share and Shop with the Mint Julep. Today we are going to look at all our fall tablescapes. You are going to love them, so stick around. Right here we have a beautiful fall tablescape. It is complete with pumpkins and wreaths, and we have some gorgeous lanterns. So let's just look at this up close. I mean, who doesn't love a wonderful textured pumpkin? And we've got more right here. I want to remind you that when you are putting a tablescape together, you want to pick a color palette and then grab all the things that will work within that color palette. You also will want to make sure that you use items of various heights, and you want to be sure that you have a centerpiece or things that you can put together to make a centerpiece and make that be your focal point. Also, a runner or garland is great for kind of making a cohesive look. You might want to run the garland through the middle or have that table runner as the base like you see here, just to complete the look or make things look cohesive. And remember, greenery is always a good idea. Let's take a look at another tablescape. Here we have another fall-inspired tablescape, and this one is rather simple because we just have the centerpiece. The centerpiece is made up of a Lazy Susan, various pumpkins with all kinds of different textures. I mean, look at those. And remember, tilting those pumpkins just adds more interest, and I just think they are just so fun to work with, pumpkins. They are a must-have this fall. And you definitely want to use greenery like we did here. So we just love this centerpiece. It is made up of lots of different things. It's not just one thing. And we just love this look. Remember that at the Mint Julep, you can buy all of the stems that you're seeing. You can buy all the pumpkins. You can buy all the accessories you're seeing today on all the different tablescapes. Let's take a look at another tablescape. I am loving the look here on this tablescape. Look at this centerpiece. So they used this wood riser, and then on top they added these bells. I mean, how interesting is that? So y'all never underestimate a riser or a tray. Risers and trays make perfect bases for centerpieces. On either side of the centerpiece, we added a little greenery in a vase, and then we have that same vase on the opposite side. Now let's take a look at these simple place settings we have here. So at the base, we have a beautiful gold plate, and then on top we have a white plate that has some gold accents, and then we have this gorgeous pumpkin. I mean, how fancy is that? I just love this simple look. But the team created some contrast by adding an extra layer here on either end of the table, and they added a gold charger. And I just love that they mixed it up. So don't forget to mix things up a bit. You can add things, take away things for your different place settings, but you still want to make it look cohesive and like it all goes together. Let's take a look at another tablescape. We have this gorgeous fall tablescape here, and we are loving it. I mean, we have some fabulous pumpkins and this gorgeous sitter right here, and then some beautiful vases with greenery. It just screams fall, and I'm loving the color. It is moody and beautiful. Look at the greenery they added right here. It almost looks like a garland. It's just some stems, and they just kind of threw those in there, and I just think all that greenery just adds an organic touch, and it just looks beautiful. Let's take a look at the simple place setting they added. They used a breadboard and one dish, and they're done. If you want to take this a step further, don't forget to add a topper. You can add a pumpkin or maybe a nameplate. Add something there if you want to take it up a notch. Also, on this table, we've added pillows to the chairs. That is something you can do in your home. It adds just an extra layer of dimension, and it will add some extra color. So when you are putting your tablescape together, don't forget those pillows. They act as a backdrop to the tablescape itself that you have there on the table. It can add some color, some dimension. It just acts as a background. So don't forget those pillows. Here we have another simple tablescape. I am just loving the contrast the chairs and the table make there. And I am loving these simple place settings. We have a beautiful velvet pumpkin on each of the dishes, and it's just beautiful. It's very simple, yet beautiful. Beautiful doesn't have to be all glammed up. You can have a simple place setting and create something beautiful. Right in the center, we have a Lazy Susan, and on top of it, we've added this beautiful floral arrangement our in-house floral designer made. And I just love that the team took this arrangement up a notch by putting it on the Lazy Susan. It just adds more dimension. It makes the arrangement kind of stand out because it's raised a little bit on that Lazy Susan. Let's take a look at one more tablescape. Here we have a beautiful tablescape. Let's start right here with this place setting. Look how gorgeous this is. We have a gold charger at the base, and then we've added a candle ring and then a plate and a beautiful leopard pumpkin. How beautiful is this table setting? It's gorgeous. Now, let's take a look at this table setting. So they added different ones on the ends of the table here. So we have a different place setting right here. We have the gold charger and the candle ring and the same plate, but right on top we have this heart hammered dish. And I just think that looks so beautiful, and I love the contrast in the place settings. Now let's look at the centerpiece, because I am loving this rich looking centerpiece. We have different velvety pumpkins, and in the center we have those canisters, and we have them all sitting in a tray. Actually, we have two trays, but it's for display purposes only. Normally we would just have one, but we wanted people to see that we had two different sizes. But y'all, don't you love this? We used the tray as the base and created a place setting, and we are featuring these beautiful bottles or canisters, however you want to call them. But I just think this is simply gorgeous. It's elevated because of that beautiful bottle you see there. It's got so many different materials, so it just gives it an elevated look. And I think you need to get to the Mint Julep, because we have all the accessories you need to create a beautiful fall tablescape. Thank you so much for joining us today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give us a thumbs up and follow our channel. Be sure your notifications are turned on. That way you can catch our next video. Y'all have a great week.